Hi everyone, and welcome back to 9th Street Media. Today's video, we're going to talk about how I spent 3 years on YouTube and made $0. I'm going to run through 6 mistakes that I made that I feel will just help you kind of jump over the learning curve that is YouTube. This isn't necessarily a how to start a channel or the more technical stuff. This is things that people just like won't tell you or I don't feel like talk about enough. So with all that, let us get into the video. So mistake number 1 was not taking the time to practice. As I have stated time and time again, I knew nothing about videography, editing, design, nothing. It was literally just let's turn on, at the time, my phone, record, put it into iMovie, and upload it. And those first, I'll say like 50 videos were rough. And I think before I like started my channel and jumped into it, I should have practiced sitting down, filming, making sure I'm looking at the actual camera and not the viewfinder, scripting a video, how to write an engaging title and create a good thumbnail. I should have practiced that maybe like with 5 videos through just to get the hang of it, just so I would be just a tiny bit better when uploading those first few videos. And I think this is something that a lot of people skip. There is definitely the like, oh, I just got to do it. And that's why I keep those videos up there, is kind of like the I just jumped in and did it and like this is how far I've grown. But I probably could have spent just a bit more time before I actually started uploading to just practice my on-camera presence and what it takes to run a YouTube channel. Mistake number 2 is being stubborn and not niching down. I am a stubborn person. When I say I don't want to do something, I don't want to do something. I did start out as like a beauty style YouTuber and I thought that was like, oh, that's my niche. But I should have just kind of sat down and said, okay, like what can I offer? Is it reviews on products? Is it finding affordable makeup? Even though yes, beauty YouTube is a niche, there's so many different things that fall under that. So number 3 is copying instead of analyzing. I think at the beginning, you are really unsure of what lane you're going to take, what your personality is going to be, what you want to do. So you do wind up copying some YouTuber styles or editing styles or even ideas. I don't think there's necessarily wrong with that because you need to experiment a little bit. But to grow, you can't just like be the copy of blah, blah, blah YouTuber. You need to analyze why you watch this person or why other people think that person is interesting. So if I were to take an example like Tana Mojo, yes, I watch her content, slightly embarrassing. I mean, her life is like insane on the surface, thinking like, oh, I enjoy this video because she's partying and like doing all these crazy things. And if I dive deeper into the why do people like her, why do people watch her, sure, there's some of like just the pure shock factor, but at the end of the day, she is just having a good time with her friends. So knowing that concept, I could have taken that basis of her channel and just put it towards mine. I would definitely recommend you either look at the like top influencers in your niche or just YouTubers you like to watch and really think of like what it is specifically about them and how you can translate that into your own videos. So number 4 was quantity over quality. Like the last one, I think some of this just comes with time, where in the beginning you do just kind of need to like churn out videos to get the rhythm of filming and editing and posting and promoting, all of that under your belt. But at a certain level, you do have to take a step back, really review the analytics, and now start pumping out a higher quality. Not even necessarily like, oh, I was filming on my iPhone and now I'm filming on a camera, or I was just using light and now I have box lights. It's what are you actually talking about? What is going on in the video that is of high quality? And I just got so in the mindset of, I said I was going to upload every Wednesday at 4 p.m. So I need to put a video out Wednesday at 4 p.m. And a lot of the times I actually did not like the video I was putting out because I was like, oh, this is a good quality, but who cares? Like, it doesn't even matter. Like, my channel's so small, it doesn't matter. But guess what? It does matter. Your channel is small because you're not putting out quality content. And I'm not saying I hated every single video, but there were a lot of videos, and I'm sure if you were to watch that channel, you could tell which ones were kind of like haphazardly thrown together because I just needed to post something. But now it's, okay, am I proud of this video? Is this really serving a purpose in someone's life? Why would they click on this? And it doesn't need to be like, oh, I'm teaching you something. Is it just entertaining to watch, or are people going to click off of it because you were just like, oh, gotta film, gotta edit, like throw this up, it's whatever. 5, not experimenting enough in the beginning. So while your channel's still growing, you do have some wiggle room to what you can experiment with and what you can do. I think this is more for your own sake, like what you genuinely enjoy doing. So as I stated before, I thought I would be like a beauty style YouTuber, and that's what the majority of the videos were. But I think when I filmed vlogs and realized I liked vlogging a bit more, I should have trusted myself at that moment that I could make vlogging work, and then switch the direction there instead of saying like, oh, well, I made up my mind, you know, like 3 months ago that this was going to be a beauty channel, so it has to be a beauty channel. Because here's the thing, if you do not enjoy the videos that you're uploading, it's going to show. And I think this will also go for your audience. Sometimes you might say, okay, I'm gonna do beauty, and then not stray from that, but maybe there's something in there that is missing from YouTube in general. Now there is the research tab in your analytics that you can actually like type in different title ideas or just topics, and it will literally say content gap. That means people are searching for this, but there's not enough videos to fill that void. So maybe you can be that person, but if you don't experiment and don't try in the beginning, you won't know. And finally, number 6, and maybe the biggest mistake that I made, was not actually believing in myself. So let's just get into our feels really quickly. This is something that I still have to work on every single day. Even starting this second channel, I was like, who am I to start a second channel? But like, who is anyone? Like literally, who is anyone? When I first started my channel, I was really excited, but when it came to actually talking to people about it in person, I was embarrassed because I felt like they would judge me for taking social media seriously almost, even though it's like literally my corporate job, but like doing it for yourself just seems cringy. It's a common sentiment, but it seems so silly because it's a proven career. Like people are making millions and millions of dollars, and even not making millions, you're still able to make a good living as like a micro influencer. So it's not crazy, but I just still feel there's like this judgment around it. Honestly, like they could judge you and they could think that you're crazy or stupid or like whatever it is, whatever false narrative you have in your head about why you shouldn't do this thing or shouldn't share it. But that's on them, that's not on you. You're doing something for yourself, whether it's to further your actual business or just try something new. Whatever it is, it's for you, and you should be proud that you're doing that. As I said, I was even nervous to start this second channel, and I was so nervous to tell my boyfriend that I was doing this because I felt silly. You know, you have to sit back and say, why am I feeling silly? Is it like actually because I don't think this is a good idea? Or I don't want to do this? It's just these outside voices that have like infiltrated my brain and made me think that I can't achieve this. And as I had stated in one of my other videos on my vlog channel, was that the negative voices inside your head like are not your voices. Yes, they sound like you and everything, but you're not born thinking negative thoughts or thinking these things about yourself. They're just false narratives that other people told you, or you read or inferred, or like whatever it was. So it really takes a lot to just say like, okay, even though I believe these things, like I'm just gonna push forward, I'm just gonna do it. It is a little of like faking it till you make it sort of thing. Just believe in yourself and that you can actually do this and achieve your dreams. Oh my god, it is hot under this light and in this blazer. But I hope you guys found these 6 tips helpful. I definitely have a lot more, so I will probably be making another one in the future because this is what it is, right? It's just a learning journey. Lots of mistakes to be had and to learn from. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more social media content videos, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.